Hey, diddly 80 everybody. This is something new, something I haven't really uploaded the last few weeks. My subscriber count has somehow been going up. I don't know what you guys are all subscribing for because I have nothing. Arma 3's have been a bit at standstill. I apologise for that. The server's kind of been updating. They're switching over to Taviana. The update's going a bit slow at the moment because of work and school and other copious things. But I keep on meaning to come back to YouTube and doing YouTube stuff, and I haven't had the effort to do so. So I thought I'm just going to find a random game and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to play a game, even if I'm not good at the game necessarily. I'm just going to play it and try and figure it out, and I suppose that's what I'm doing now on Prison Architect. As you can probably tell by the title, it is literally just going to be a walkthrough, pretty much. Not really a walkthrough actually, because walkthrough implies that I know what I'm doing. It's just going to be basically me playing and everyone else watching, and hopefully we can have some laughs along the way. Maybe I won't understand some things, and it could be quite funny. I don't really have a plan. I literally booted up this game 5 minutes ago, and I haven't played this game in upwards of 5 months, so I don't know where anything is. I don't know what mods I've got installed. I don't know what's going to happen. But we can start and try and do something. If I do find mods, I'll probably disable them. And Windows is loading. What are you loading? I don't know. Anyway, let's figure out what to do. So, read the CEO's letter. Let's do that. Dear Sir, Madam, congratulations on completing your basic induction. You are now a fully qualified prison architect. Soon you'll be designing, building, and running your own prisons, starting from nothing but an empty plot of land and a few stacks of bricks. Before you get started, I thought I might share some important lessons with you. 1. Every prison needs a warden, so I need a warden. He should be one of your first hires. Build him a nice office and he'll open up a whole range of advanced facilities via the bureaucracy system. Sorry, that word. Individual jail cells are expensive, especially early on when funds are very tight. Save money by starting with a single large holding cell which can be shared between many prisoners at once. 3. Get your kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up, and be sure to hire some cooks. Nothing irritates a prisoner more than an empty stomach. Building a prison is an expensive undertaking, and you need to become a master of raising large volumes of money through grants and contracts. You can access these grants through the report screen. That's about everything. Good luck. This CEO, Prison Architects Corp. So he doesn't have a name. He's just nameless dude over here. But we do have some prisoners coming in. I want to close that for the moment, just whilst I figure out what I'm going to do. Let's try and figure out, accept your first grant. Accept your first monetary grant by opening the reports window. Let's work through this. So this is all my staff right now. I've just got 8 workers. That's great. Okay, cool. No prisoners because I'm not taking them in. That's closed. No, there's no jobs. Grants. I don't know how many grants to get. I don't know if there's a limit how many I can get, but we'll have a look. We might as well do this first one. Basic detention center. So I'm going to get $20,000 dollars. Plus 10,000 at the end of that one. I've completed it. Got to build a holding cell, a shower, a yard, a kitchen, a canteen. Hire at least 2 guards and hire at least 2 cooks. Let's go. Let's try that. Actually, I might do both of those at once, because this involves hiring the warden, which the guy said I should do. So let's get both of them. So we can only accept 2 at the moment. So what I want to do is I want to build the office in a Okay, that's one of the mods, I assume. So we're just going to make a basic brick office down here. Around the corner, hopefully. I don't actually know how big it needs to be. Okay, that's also a mod. I don't know what mod. If you guys are wondering what mods these are, I have no idea. I've forgotten how I even installed mods, so don't ask me. I will try and figure out for next episode if people have desperate questions about it, but okay, that's nice. So those are the ones I require. Minimum room size 4x4, office, desk, chair, filing cabinet indoors. So if I just build a 4x4 room. That's not 4x4. So 4x4 means 6x6, pretty much. Okay, that's one thing. Could probably give it a nice floor. What floor shall I give it? Fancy tiles? Yeah, why not? It's not building up. Let me just try and figure out the sound, because that's a bit loud. Okay, that's too quiet. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's been built. Objects, we need to add a door to that, I know that much. And we're going to make it a staff door. So we are currently doing administration. We need to build 2 offices, actually. I don't know why I didn't. I'm wondering whether to put these in, like... Yeah, I might as well. If I add another foundation on there. And then add another staff door. I'm going to need to build a wall in between, though, because I forgot that foundations actually are literally just foundations. Surprisingly, you wouldn't think so. So I need a wall there. That's going to be the 2 offices. I need to hire a warden, so let's hire him. Unlock finance through bureaucracy. Where's the bureaucracy? Trying to look sideways. I have no idea where the bureaucracy is. I'm probably just going to cut and edit this bit out until I find it, just because it's pretty boring for you guys just to watch me looking for something I can't find. Bureaucracy, there it is. So we have a warden and we want to unlock finance. Requires warden's office, so let's make these 2 an office. And they need office, desk, chair, and filing cabinet. So office desk. I can't believe I remembered actually how to like turn these around. I literally haven't played this game in ages. And this is going to be so slow and boring for you guys, but hopefully you'll stick with me. I mean, it will be slow to begin with, but once I get the hang of this, it'll speed up a bit, hopefully, and there's the chair. It's all highlighted. I forget that. Chair. Filing cabinet. Was that everything I need? Yeah, it was. Okay. So that should be that pretty much done by the time that that's filled in. So we might as well move on to the main area. I'm happy with that as it is for the moment. Normally, I seem to recall on other missions, like other builds, I would build a proper storage and garbage room straight away, but I'll keep that as I'm playing legitimately. I used to use Cheat Engine. I'll probably just keep that as it is. So we want a holding cell, a shower, a yard. So if we have the holding cell... Wait, actually, what do all these require? Where's holding cell? There. Minimum size 5x5. Okay, so if we I want it a bit bigger than 5x5. 5x5's it's like just bigger than those offices, but if we build, that's 5x5. If I just go one more, then just off there we can have showers. I don't know what size the showers need to be actually. Shower needs to, there's no requirement. Okay. Yeah, let's make that a bit smaller. Only really needs to be that big. Okay, that just removed the door, sure. If we just build the showers as an extension, remember that the wall's going to go there, so we'll get the brick wall. I need to wait for the foundations to finish, in which case I'm going to build a quick fence here. Brick wall. So I've got this auto light mod, which basically adds lights automatically to the building, so I don't have to run around adding lights everywhere, because that would just be extremely annoying. And I remember doing that and having to connect all the power together. I mean, actually, I will have to still connect the power, but as is, this will do. I don't know why this isn't completing, because it requires an entrance. If we have a jail door there, that should fix that. Let's just speed it up so they get the jail door in, because I want to build the wall. Ooh, why isn't that completing? Okay. Okay. And if we build a brick wall there, and then the shower is going to be in here. So let's do the showers first, because I know what I need to do for that. I could actually just add drains there. As long as the water just doesn't go into that area, we're good. And it removed the shower heads. That was to be expected. Door or jail door out into the yard. I don't know if I want it to be controlled by... Just go with the door. I do want a different surface out there, because... Is that already dirt? I think it might be. Don't know if that's any different. Oh, okay, so it takes a while to research stuff. Okay, didn't know that. We're also going to need some kind of power station area, which I'm probably going to put down here, to be honest, because it doesn't need to be that big as far as I know. It's going to have to be a staff door though, isn't it? I do like making nice paths. That's something that I do aim to do. If I do aim to have like an outdoor prison. I remember like this. We're gonna need a kitchen, so that's gonna go over here. Is there a utility room? Can't remember there being one at all. Utilities. So I need a power station and a water pump station. That's going to block the doorway. Oh well. If we disassemble that door, dismantle, just put a new door there. Then we're going to need to connect all these. This is going to need to go to power. I don't know where the power thing is, so I'm just going to cover it. It's going to go like that and like that. That'll do for the moment. We're going to need a large pipe going up here. Okay, there we go. What's next? I did need to... Oh, finance is almost going to come through, in which case I need to hire an accountant, so... You gonna research any faster? There we go. There you go, there's your office. So that's that bit done. So we got one grant completed there, another $5,000. So that's not that bad. So we need to designate this as a holding cell. Holding cell. We need to designate that as a shower. To designate this as a yard. Need to... Why isn't the holding cell complete? Oh, I need toilet and bench. You have to put a door there. That's semi-annoying. I was hoping I could just have like a cool little thing going in there. We're gonna need a few benches. That'll do. We are going to need a toilet. Actually, I'll do for the toilet because I can't really be bothered to make its own room. Okay. Next, we're on to the kitchen and canteen. I don't know whether to start off with a huge kitchen or work small. So if we call that the canteen, that's the canteen. And then that can be the kitchen with a wall going through. No, wall there. Hopefully, I think that should work. Then we'll have a path coming off this path into the canteen. I'm gonna need a doorway. I'm gonna make this a normal door because I don't want. Wait, is there a wide normal door? I don't think there is there? That's annoying. That's even more annoying. I messed up that. Should expand that path a bit. So that's going to be the kitchen when it's done. I just want to get all these things sorted because they're annoying me. The fact that these workers are working so slowly to get all this power connected. That's at capacity, so we're going to need to add some capacitors. Okay, so we can press play again now. We are going to need to connect these to the main grid thingy. If anyone does want some other kind of series going on, just poke a suggestion out. I have a wide variety of games. I don't have enough money to buy any new games, so just suggest random games and I'll tell you if I've got them or not. But I do kind of want to get some other games going other than Arma 3 because I feel like I'm dependent on Arma 3. So when Arma 3 isn't available, it's kind of like, rip, can't make YouTube videos. And I hope this is enjoyable. I don't want this to be like my LSPDFR and Civ 5 series where it kind of just flopped. I mean, LSPDFR went on for about 5 episodes, but 5 episodes, it's making it sound like a lot. It's nothing. But the problem I have is these single player games just aren't particularly interesting to play when it's single player. It's not. I struggle to talk in an entertaining way. I'm not particularly a funny person. I'm not humorous. I don't make funny quick jokes. So it's very much like it'd almost be better as a time lapse me just recording this, which is why if anyone did watch my SimCity 4 series a while back, it was like 7 episodes of just time lapse because I wouldn't speak. I kind of get caught up and I just don't speak, and I don't know if it's really I don't know what to say or if it's just kind of like I don't describe what I'm doing extremely well. It's a bit boring. But yeah, it kind of explains why I don't play many single player games. And in Arma 3, Cop Diaries is literally I never actually talk to you guys. There's no interaction necessarily, and apart from in the comments. I do try and reply to all the comments that I get, which is like 2 a video if I'm lucky. But there's no I don't specifically talk in Cop Diary videos to the viewer. So I mean, you guys, yeah, I don't know. So what do we need in this? We need a serving table, a table, blah 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 blah. Let's just add a staff door quickly there. If we have a serving table, wait, which way around is that? It goes that way, doesn't it? Serving table. Then we can have a bench and a table. That'll do for my kitchen. A lot of this, I think, once like the prison gets going, I am going to rebuild. Once I build like the first cell block, a lot of this is gonna, especially with the canteen actually, because it's a fairly small canteen, it won't be able to hold many prisoners. But that's cool then. cooker, fridge, and sink. So we're going to put the fridges along the back, like so. Don't know which way that goes. Oh well. Cooker, fridge. Sink is quite wide. I really don't like the look of that cooker, actually. Should add... I don't know, I might put another sink there. Why does it stick out like that against that wall? I'm not going to put anything there, just for aesthetic purposes, because it's annoying. I don't like the look of how it's sticking out, specifically. So that is the kitchen and canteen done. That is going to be... I need to hire 2 cooks, though. Shouldn't be hard. And what's the problem with this? Oh, they still haven't built... Why haven't they built that wall? Did I not tell them to? Ah, I didn't tell them to, because yeah, I remember. I removed the object, but I was waiting for the object to be removed. We're going to need to connect these up to the utilities, like so. I might as well make... Oh wait, no, I didn't build that second one, did I? I don't know... Yeah, they do require power. That's fortunate, I suppose. Okay. And they're right under lights, so I don't know if they should be getting power. Oh, they are. What's next then? I just need to... Why can't... Why can't they... Oh no, didn't want that. Where's my stuff? Intake, jobs. I just hired fire. There we go. So I don't know why they can't access this canteen. That's kind of confusing me a bit. They should be able to. Theoretically. Is it because of that door, actually? No, it's because... I see why it is. Let's build some foundations. I'm just gonna connect those two like that, because I can't be bothered to figure out a special pathway. It's because technically once they're let out of this jail door, they can make a runner. I think it needs to be connected for that purpose. Let's just build that there as well, just so we can get rid of that wall. Yeah. And... no. Demolish walls. I could theoretically use this as an entranceway as well. Like a booking in place. I don't know how that works, to be honest, yet. Figure that out later. So, this looks like we're pretty much ready to go. Everything's looking good, so we are going to take some prisoners. I'm going to go for a 50-50 split on medium and low, because, yeah. Fill capacity. Fill to 0. We have a larger capacity than that. Wait, what is our capacity? I don't know how many a holding cell can hold. If we take... Actually, let's just take 5... medium security ones, because that will be easier to manage them. And also, I don't think I actually have a set capacity. I do remember there was a capacity thing somewhere, but I've forgotten where it was. Okay, let's just fast forward. They're going to be arriving in 18 hours, so I'm probably either going to time-lapse this forward or just skip it, and it'll be back when they arrive. One thing I did just think of is this. I don't know when I want them to do stuff. I mean, I'd prefer them to kind of shower as soon as they're up, to be honest. And then they only eat twice. Why do they eat breakfast? Breakfast is an important meal. Actually, they can shower there. We'll give them a bit more free time. And then they can eat again, and then they can yard time in the afternoon. They eat fairly late. That's fine with me, actually. I don't want to change that. Okay. I'm mostly happy with that. I mean, they could probably go to bed a bit earlier. And let's just make them eat a bit earlier as well. Free time before bed. Why not? I don't, in regards to game mechanics, I have no idea how that actually works. Like, if I assume the more free time prisoners get, the happier they'll be, and the less likely they'll riot or something. But, yeah, I honestly have no idea. So we're, as I said at the start, we're just experimenting here. We have no idea. I don't even know how long this episode's going to be. I don't know how long I've been recording. This could be like a half-an-hour episode just doing one thing. That'd be very boring. Back to waiting for 10 hours. See you in a minute. Okay, rise and shine. It's the morning. Prisoners aren't quite arriving. We've got 2 hours left till they arrive, but I just wanted to go over some quick changes I made. I found out that reception is this thing, so I've added a table, a desk, and a chair. That's where the prisoner is going to be booked in as soon as they arrive in 1 hour's time. I also built that wall because I forgot that I only planned it. I didn't actually build it, so that's now done. And that is the changes, and they are arriving in 10 minutes, so let's switch to play. Can we see the bus, or does the bus arrive? 5 minutes. First load of prisoners coming into the prison. $2,500. Not bad. I think once these guys are in, I'm probably going to bring this episode to a close, because I guess I kind of want to do the thing in, like, I want to do the grants in sections. So we've just completed one of them, and we've just completed like one little section, and we're gonna, well, these two obviously because they're completed. And next episode, I might get on with cell block A. I mean, it says raise your capacity to 15, but I'm probably gonna do a bit higher than that, possibly like as high as 50 or something, because I do kind of just want to get loads of prisoners running around. Something I did notice, one of the mods I have is a quick build, which basically allows me to build these things, so I can click on basic cell and it's just got the cell for me. I will likely be using that simply to save time, because I do not, as you guys can probably tell from this episode, I have been a bit slow at times and I'm not really used to it yet, and I think the main reason why I get bored of this game is just making all these cells, so having this little thing is probably going to help me a hell of a lot. So yeah, also I can clone, so if I did make one cell, if I wanted to make a custom cell, I can make one and clone it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, if you are still here. I don't know if anyone would watch it for this long, my boredom. But that is the first episode of Prison Architect done. I will see you guys some other time. If you like the video, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, I would persuade you not to dislike it, but it's up to you really, it's freedom of speech. If you got any questions, leave a comment. If you got any suggestions, also leave a comment. If you like some of my other videos, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next episode. Goodbye.